It is the rebirth of a soul in another body. For me, I am said to be a reincarnate of my grandfather, a man who died barely 1 year after I was born. My father says he is sure, and my auntie say that I look and act like him. But in the age of science and empiricism, how do we explain reincarnation? Do reincarnates look anything like their previous selves? Do they exhibit similar characters? Is it something that is peculiar to the African continent? Welcome to Talk Time with Ebo.
So I don't believe in reincarnation, and I could have simply told you that, I don't believe in reincarnation because I'm a Christian, but that is not why.
Yes, I am a reincarnate of my grandma from my mom's side.
Yes, I do believe reincarnation is real. I, for example, I know I've come here more than about 500 times. 500 lifetimes.
Yes, I will say yes. I believe in reincarnation because my elder sister is actually reincarnated.
I haven't seen it happen. I haven't experienced it. My parents have not told me any story about it. I doubt its existence.
Paternal grandmother, they say, and I was giving birth to a year after she died.
Yes, I am a reincarnate of my grandma from my mom's side. Though I've not had any, should I say, any proof on my own, but due to the stories I've been told and some of the behaviors I exhibit, they will just link it to my grandma straight up. So that's it.
Any examples?
Like my dance steps. I don't have a coordinated dance step sometimes, and it's due to my grandma. And nobody in my dad's family dances well apart from me. Like my dad's younger brothers, their children, him, myself, his family don't know how to dance. So like from my mom's side, I brought that ability from her. The way I tie my wrapper, the way I talk sometimes, my attitude, my temperament, everything just speaks of her. The backstory, okay, my grand aunt told us a story. I'll start with when my grandma died. My mom was pregnant with me, newly, like it was like the first trimester. That was when my grandma died. So the morning I was birthed, my grand aunt came and told them that her husband saw my grandma in her dream, and in his dream, and she told him that she's going to stay with her daughter, that is my mom. And the man was asking her, you are going to stay with her, like you are packing your belongings, you are going there to stay permanently, and she said yes. So the man now told my grand aunt that your sister is going to give birth. It did not take long, they gave birth to me. And my father named me Nene, which means mother's mother, like I'm from my mom's side.
So I don't believe in reincarnation, and I could have simply told you that, I don't believe in reincarnation because I'm a Christian, but that is not why. I don't believe in reincarnation for two major reasons. And first is population increase. Normally, the whole concept of reincarnation is that it is a means by which we go back into a state of spiritual uniting with the Creator. That means each time a person is deemed worthy, when you look at his life quality, then he should simply pass on to Nirvana. And if he passes on to Nirvana, then it means each moment we spend on earth should be followed by a consistent decrease in population, because each person will keep on going into Nirvana until there is no body left. Or if somebody is constantly doing bad in your life, they keep on falling into a lower form. Whilst when somebody is doing completely well and fantastic, they keep on going into a higher form of life. Either way, the human population should at least, at the very worst, be static or be decreasing. But the population increase consistently and directly goes against the concept of reincarnation. The other idea is that if we have phases of life, and when you do good in this life, according to the concept of reincarnation, you get into a higher or more beautiful quality of life. And if that is the case, then it means each time somebody goes into a higher form of life, it is a reward for the good and exceptional quality of life being done in the previous life, a reward by the Creator himself. Now, what is the use of a reward if the person being given the reward, the beneficiary of the reward, cannot remember that this is even a reward, cannot remember why he is being rewarded? Then your whole idea of it being a reward has fallen. If I give you a gift and you don't know why I'm giving you a gift, what you've done to warrant it, then it makes no sense that I give you the gift in the first place. These two major reasons will be why, logically and factually, I can never accept the idea of reincarnation. Unless, of course, somebody has a higher argument or something more reasonable.
Yes, I do believe reincarnation is real. I do believe that when we die, this is not the end of the story. We eventually come back. I, for example, I know I've come here more than about 500 times. 500 lifetimes. I know it must sound absurd to you if you are religious or something, but then, even the Bible acknowledges the fact that there is this thing called reincarnation. I mean, when John the Baptist was doing his miracles, some people were guessing if it was the reincarnation of Prophet Elijah. So if these things wasn't real, why would they guess Elijah was John the Baptist? Come back. So even in our traditional setting, in our local names, you could see these things are heralded. I mean, look at names like Babatunde, Yoruba name, or Nnamdi, which is an Igbo name. Nnamdi means my father is alive, that is, my father who is dead is alive. And Babatunde means my father who is gone, dead, is back. You see, these things are really prevalent around us, but we don't see these things because of popular religions have made us to believe that reincarnation is not real. I don't have a personal experience with reincarnation, okay? But I believe in it.
Yes, I will say yes. I believe in reincarnation because my elder sister is actually reincarnated. Story has it that she looks exactly like my great grandmother from my mom's side. Then, okay, my mom told us that when she was pregnant when she got her first pregnancy, she had a dream where my great grandma came to knock on the door. Then she opened the door and asked her what she wanted. She said she wants to come and stay with her. My mother told her no, that she should not come. She left. Then my mother told her dreams to her siblings. Then her siblings told her to allow her inside the next time. Then she came again in her dream and she's asked her what does she want. She said she wants to come and stay with her, that she promised herself that in her next life that she's going to read book very well, her father is going to love her very well, and she's going to be intelligent. Then my mother opened the door for her and allowed her to enter inside. Then my mom said she lost that pregnancy. Remember, she was pregnant when she had those dreams. She lost that pregnancy. Then she got pregnant again, and when she gave birth to my elder sister. And my elder sister now, she looks exactly like my great grandma. Then they said when my great grandma was alive, she had an accident, so they had to tear some tissues from her lap's side to patch up the part of her skin where she had the accident. So that scar on her laps is on my sister's laps too. So what's the possible explanation? And my elder sister is very intelligent. She likes reading, and she's the only one that my father can listen to in the house. You'll be advising my father on something, he won't even answer. But once my sister just say this exact same thing you are saying, he will do what my sister says. So there is no other possible explanation other than the reincarnation. Then there are some behaviors she exhibits. The people that knew my great grandma, they'll be like, this is Modia. So I believe in reincarnation.
Yes. No. I'm just there. I'm indifferent about it. Yeah. Me? My paternal grandmother. They say. and I was giving birth to a year after she died. And they say I act and behave like her. I look like her, somewhat.
Any physical marks or something?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. This should be something. I was born with it. Yeah.
And it's on your grandmother.
Yeah, but not in the same. I don't know. I've not seen her. I didn't meet her, so I wouldn't know. But they said.
No, I don't believe in reincarnation. First, we begin to wonder what is reincarnation. Then I understand reincarnation to mean that someone who has died before resurrected, or not even resurrected, that after his death and was buried, the person came back in a new life and then grew up again and then start living. Some people will say that someone who reincarnated will come out with the same physical face that he lived before. Even some people will say that the person will come back with the same mark that he wore when he was alive before. But then I don't believe such a thing is in existence because I haven't seen where it happened before. You just hear it as stories that someone died and then came back in another form. So in my own environment, it has never happened. Even if it has happened, I don't know about it. So, and since I haven't seen where it happened, I haven't experienced it. My parents have not told me any story about it. I doubt its existence. So I don't believe that reincarnation is possible.